ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Meme Federation Night 2. I apologize for not being consistent with the live events, but unfortunately, life has been very busy for me recently. I haven't been able to live stream this amazing feed we have. Also, I made a few adjustments, a lot of adjustments actually, to pretty much everyone on the roster's fighting styles, so hopefully I noticed a lot of repetitiveness where they kept doing a weird wrist move, which is kind of boring, but now everyone has a different fighting style, so that should hopefully make things better. Now, this first match is a tag team match. The Inner Circle being the boss, Vince, and the owner for the next 2 years because he won the God Championship. And, of course, Joe Paz versus the two new forces of this company, Goliath and V2. Very interesting set of events we have here because there's two crossovers purely because of this roster. Now, of course, for those of you who don't know, there's a tag team tournament going on right now for the first ever tag team championship. The next matches will be the Doom Brothers versus the World Conquerors. And then after that will be the Followers of the Voice and the Mutants. And then after that, it will be the Creed versus whoever wins here tonight. And then whoever wins all of those ones will enter a triple threat match where 3 teams will fight at once. And whoever wins that will win the championship.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the past, weighing in at 265 pounds, Joe Paul.
Gentlemen, this has all
I love how Joe Paz literally says he's from the past. That's how insane that these two next men we're going to see truly are. I mean, they're literally from different time periods. I mean, come on. It's not like they're from Los Angeles, California, or Green Bay, Wisconsin. This man is literally from the past. I mean, his mustache truly shows Vince is from a completely other dimension. V2 was a robot created, and of course, the most terrifying of all, the Goliath, being from Florida. Come to think of it, all 4 of these men are from very scary places. So this is going to be a very brutal match tonight. My God. I haven't seen a belt around Vince in such a long time.
And his partner, from no place in particular, weighing in at 495 pounds, the Lucha Underground Champion, Vince the Boss.
Already so confident.
Now for a quick recap, that belt he has is ownership of the company for the next year. There's a fatal 4-way between him, Vinny C, Beetlejuice, and God. And whoever would win that match would become the new owner of both brands after the next WrestleMania. And then after every WrestleMania, these 4 will fight each other, and then whoever wins will basically change the direction of the company. Now since Vince once won this time, this is going to be a long-term storyline, which is very good because if an owner were to change so drastically, the good things about this company would have easily been erased. It's a completely different vision.
Florida, weighing in at 383 pounds, the Goliath.
This is a competitor who is
Now, the Goliath is a huge star right now. Joe Paz actually beat Goliath, which is pretty impressive, considering Goliath put up such a good fight, and now it seems like he's getting another chance tonight. And another thing, Goliath's teammate, V2, they've both been making moves, and V2 was made to destroy or fight Vince. So this is going to be a very interesting outcome, because we have Goliath here, with his machine that was literally made to destroy Vince versus Vince and the person who beat Goliath just the other day. So in a way, the Inner Circle, Vince and Joe Paz, kind of have to defend their honor tonight. And then Goliath and V2 have to restore their honor tonight. So I'd say both teams have a pretty good reason to win. I mean, everyone had something to lose in this match here.
He said he'll steal the show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
Goliath. I wonder how tall he is compared to Vince. I'm very curious. It's going to be funny because V2's literally 5'10", so he's going to be a very short person.
And from Kiev, Ukraine, weighing in at 215 pounds, the ECW champion, the Machine, V.
Such a tenacious
Now, I know V won the belt from JC not too long ago, but I gotta say, even though it was an impromptu match, V2 looks good with that belt around him. I mean, the silver, it looks good with him. I'm gonna be real here. I'm sure he didn't plan for it. Like, Joseph lost the belt on purpose so he can move on to the grand title. But at the same time, V2 just destroyed JC. I mean, JC couldn't even... He didn't even want that to happen. He wanted to lose for sure, but he didn't want to get absolutely demolished. I mean, that pretty much stops his credibility, but I think he's building it back up slowly. That just goes to show how much of a legend V2 has already become. It's just stopping strong people so quickly. Beating them so badly.
And this tag team match is sure to be filled with exciting action.
Now this is surely a match of giants. Although V2 is only 5'10", I'd say he's a giant when it comes to his inner self. Joe Paz showing that he beat Goliath. He's going for the pin already. I'm surprised he even got one in. I mean, Goliath has good durability here, but Joe Paz just seems to want to get the win. Joe Paz is... He isn't taking this fight seriously because he has his referee outfit on. Oh my... He just... Do you know how large Goliath is? And he just literally clotheslined him out the ring as if he was a paper. A piece of paper. Not even a stack of papers. A stack of papers is at least mildly heavy. Well, not even heavy. It has a reaction when you pick it up. You feel it in your hands. Unlike a sheet of paper where it's under a pound. You understand what I'm trying to say here. Helps his friend back in. How sweet of Joe Paz. Oh, and he quickly tags in V2. If you guys don't remember, V2 destroyed Joe Paz on V2's first match on TV. So V2, in a way, is the only person who's defeated Joe Paz, I think. V2 just counters it like nothing happens.
Into the corner. This can't be good.
Slowly walking towards Joe Paz. What a terrifying presence. Can you imagine seeing V2 slowly walking to you? You just slapped him across the chest. Joe Paz hasn't been able to come back. And here he goes. V2. Oh, but he counters too. Oh, but he counters too. They're just each other's equals right now. What just happened? Did you see that? Joe Paz just lifted V2's entire weight in one arm. I'm gonna take a drink of my water. Oh, he's going for the pin here. V2 shoulders up though. Goliath misses, but luckily for V2, he kicks out. As I was saying, make sure to drink your water. It's been hot recently. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, please have water on your side. Always be drinking it. Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen.
Getting a huge boost right now
V2, oh my lord, the only man who can rip V2 piece by piece has entered the ring. Look at, did you see they just picked him up? He picked up his entire body weight 7 feet in the air. Vince is gonna show why he's the owner, but V2 knows he can't beat Vince. I think he's going to Goliath. No, he's gonna fight. Oh my gosh! V2 just lifted up 495 pounds, 7'4" Vince. He's going for the pin. Will that be it? I can't believe Vince already almost lost that for their team. Vince barely took a bump. V2 knows it'll take more than that. I think V2's sort of scared of Vince in a way. He's been made to destroy Vince, but I think even he knows no one can truly defeat Vince. Now, we've seen Vince lose a couple of times, but when he fights against humans, he does not use barely 1% of his power, because if he did, he would kill the human instantly. Wow, Vince kicked out immediately after that. They're both teaming up on Vince, it seems. Interesting strategy here. V2 takes him down, very tactical way. V2 is also incredibly strong, which is what's very impressive about him. And then, yet again, he made Vince bleed. I didn't even think that was possible. All that for a drop of blood, I guess. V2 had to have his program. Oh my lord! Vince is tagging Joe Pausen. Pretty interesting because both men are having a tough time against V2 here. Yeah, V2 is definitely better than V1. I mean, like I said, Vince destroyed V1. But V2 is actually doing something against Vince. I think Vince had to use a percent of his power there. Now, Joe Paz is an absolute classic. I mean, he is a simplistic man who does the best wrestling moves. Look at this! And he's going for the pin here. Unfortunately, I'm surprised Joe Paz didn't see that. He has great ring awareness, but I guess not. I mean, maybe he got a concussion. Vince is angry. He's going to take out the man who made him bleed. I can guarantee you that right now. What is Vince doing? How is he even standing on those ropes without it breaking instantly? Is he going to get the win here already? Goliath helps him out there, but Joe Paz is going to help Vince and throw Goliath out of the ring. It's crazy, these giant men almost look like normal size when they're next to each other. Oh my, what is Vince planning to do? 495-pound man at the top of the rope. He just straight up, what, tackled him and made it. What's Goliath doing? Well, that was strange. Goliath went in the ring for a few seconds. Okay, now he's just throwing Vince. Oh, V2 just quickly reverses that. And he's going to Goliath. Very smart move on V2's part. Now we got the Goliath versus Vince. Will the Goliath put up a good fight against the boss? We'll have to see. The Goliath is definitely strong, but strong enough for this. Oh, he missed the super punch! Goliath! I almost feel pity for him. That's awful. He almost hit this move on Vince, but Vince literally just ducked under. Of course, these two Goliaths can throw Goliath 10 feet in the air easily. Let alone with each other.
Oh, no.
Oh, not to the belly.
I think he stomped on his stomach. Are we sure he didn't step on his balls, ref? I think that's illegal. Oh, and Vince tried to hit the move, but Goliath was just too quick. Goliath's confused, and that costed him a possible repositioning of Vince here. Vince just throwing him out around. Oh my, did you see that punch against Vince? Just hit he hit a big boot on Vince. Oh, and Vince is not taking it. He just hit a power driver on Goliath. That has to be it. There's no way. And V2 help him kick out. V2 helps his teammate out. V2's just countering everything. All 4 men are in the ring here, but they're both ganging up on V2, but V2's putting up a good fight. Goliath quickly gets up. He just gained all that momentum. Probably from V2.
Kick to the gut.
Oh my lord. And Vince just throws him over the shoulder as if nothing happened. Just another day for Vince. Joe Paws trying to take Vince's work. He hit the big boot on Joe Paws, and Joe Paws is bleeding now. All that for a drop of blood. Now he's dragging him into the danger zone. Oh, they're gonna hit a tag team move.
Right to the midsection. This match's brutality.
Look at V2's strength. How's a man of that, a robot on that side? Well, I guess it doesn't answer my question because he's a robot. Look at that spin. How is he so quick, so strong, so dangerous? Oh my, he's just slamming Joe Paws on the mat. Not even give Joe Paws a chance to come back. And easily tosses him out. Oh my lord, he just jumped over the ropes and landed on Joe Paws' feet. I think he meant to land on more, but the accidents happen. Now he's going for a submission? No, he's just trying to wear down that leg, it seems. Oh my lord, Joe Paws is just... How is he even alive? He looks like a vegetable. Look at his body down there. His head, torso, and legs are all injured. Oh my lord! Joe Paws is crippled up there. V2's agility is insane, but Joe Paws is gonna show... He's gonna show no mercy. I'm sure he regrets not putting on his wrestling gear. Bringing V2 to the man who destroyed V1. Very smart move. They threw V2 on the ref. I'm surprised the ref's even alive after that. V2's very impressed. Oh my lord, V2 just kicked Joe Paws. I'm sorry, I meant to say Vince is very impressed with himself. Wow. That's a combo move nobody can counter. He just landed on him. Can V2 get the win here? And the two monsters, well, not monsters. The monsters are the babyface, but the two dominant forces, they win. They're gonna move on to the next one. Look at the height difference.
For the future of the tag division. Great tag team
What
action.
a very pure moment here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be very interesting. I'm very excited to see what these two can do in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, the Big Po cashed in his Money in the Bank on Sting and successfully beat Sting, meaning the Big Po stole Sting's championship. But not only that, Big Po is the first person in history to ever hold 2 titles at once. Now, it looks like Sting is angry at Po for doing that. I mean, who can blame him? So he's sending the soldier of the followers of the voice, aka the Ultra Warrior, against the Big Po. 2 giant men clashing in a match. Anything happens. This is not a title shot. But as you can see, the followers don't have J Prime and Blankface just because J Prime won his freedom at the SSWE channel. But Blankface is actually fighting the voice tonight for Blankface's freedom. Now, if Blankface wins, he's out of the followers. But if he loses, well, he's stuck with the followers. And unfortunately for J Prime, he's going to lose his friend forever. Because this is only a one shot. You can't just fight the voice multiple times in order to finally get your victory.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Yonkers, New York, weighing in at 436 pounds, the WWE Champion, Big P.O.E.
Matches of this caliber.
Now, sadly, for some reason, you can't have a superstar come out with 2 belts at once. But I assure you, if we ever implement that, he will come out with 2 belts because he has 2 championships. It's like he's taunting Sting tonight. He came out wearing the belt he won off of Sting. He didn't come out with the belt that he won a while ago. The Big Po's trying to send a message here. Now, this is very interesting. The Voice and his followers put Vasily out of commission. Vasily is still not working because of his injuries. I don't know when he's going to come back. It won't be for a while. But who's to say that won't happen to Big Po?
Oh yeah, I like this guy.
And matter of fact, what is the future for Vasily's title?
And his opponent, representing the Disciples of Darkness, from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 379 pounds, the Soldier.
Matches like these with talent.
Again, I don't know why he's from.
Why
Why the announcer says he's from Mexico? That's not true. He's kind of born in a lab. I guess the lab was in Mexico. I don't know. I am not made aware of that situation. I'd say Ultra War Ender's location is unknown, but I mean, point is, he's an ultimate specimen, and that's all you need to know. It doesn't matter where he came from, because you know that's not natural. Look at him. That's not natural at all. The Big Po, however, is natural. He was born big, and he worked out to make him how he looks now. He was destined to be tall. Was he destined for muscles? No, he worked for his muscles. And look how it succeeded. One of the strongest, if not the strongest men in this establishment here. Now, the Big Po has actually never been on the Meme Federation channel. So it's interesting to see him in our filters. It looks good on him. But he's big star. He's big star. Sorry for that weird sentence. He's a big star, so he deserves to be over at SSWE. The Ultra War Ender is actually beating on the champion here, but no, the Big Po. Look at that! Look how quick he is. The Big Po's scary, man. He's fast, especially for a man of his size. It's in his name, the Big Po. Now he's just beating on the Ultra War Ender. What's he planning here? He's getting to the top now. There's no way he can reach him. There's no way. Wow, I don't know what happened there, but it looks like the Big Po wasn't fazed by the miss. And he just tosses him out the ring. Big Po being respectful. Oh, never mind. He's attacking the ref now. The Voice is trying to encourage the Ultra War Ender. We all know how dangerous the Voice's influence can be. Ultra War Ender showing the Big Po.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside.
And now he's attacking those thighs. Very smart move on the Ultra War Ender's part. You gotta mess up the Big Po's vulnerabilities. You gotta mess up his movability, I guess. His maneuvers, his movements. Because he's quick and he's strong, but if you get rid of his legs, he'll be none of them. He can't carry you without his legs. He doesn't lift with his back. He's not an amateur. The Big Po lifts smartly, I guess. You know you can't lift with your back. Now they're gonna get a count out here if they don't get in time.
Wasting absolutely no respect on his opponent.
Big Po's resting, but Ultra War Ender immediately goes for the neck. That's just brutal. He just dropped on his neck. Seems like he wants the Big Po to not breathe in. I thought I was gonna sneeze for a second. Oh my lord, look at him! He just picked up the Ultra War Ender. The Big Po is a monster. A freak. Very tactical mind here.
Stepping through.
Very strategic. Now he's going for a submission. A giant man like the Big Po going for the submission is dangerous for anyone on the receiving end. The Ultra Warrior could easily tap out of this. But he gets out of it. Because the Ultra Warrior is strong as well. We can't underestimate him. Oh, and now he's twisting his arms. And he's going for the top here, ladies and gentlemen. This could be it for the Big Po in a matter of seconds. Like I said, the Voice's influence is very dangerous here. He's going for the pin. Can he get the victory? Almost beat the unified champion. That would have been humiliating for the Big Po. What is he doing here? Oh my lord. He's gonna rip his arm off. Can he make the big... I never seen Ultra Warrior do this before. Wow. I'm surprised the Big Po got up so fast. That's brutal.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here?
Got the Big Po here attacking. Being attacked, but now he's trying to submit. Sting's watching him, but even if the Big Po taps, it's not going to have the Ultra Warrior to win. So win it, we must be wearing Big Po down here. I don't know how he got out of that. His leg didn't reach him, but look at these two. Oh, he threw the Big Po into Sting. Oh, and he threw him into the post. Sting is watching. He is glad the Big Po's taking a beating here. The Big Po stole Sting's belt, so I don't blame him. Oh, it looks like he tried to go for the pickup toss there. Big Po saw through that. Wow, he just DDT'd him on the ringside. He might win by countout if the Ultra Warrior can't get back in. That's the longest 9 I've ever seen. Wow. He got in the last second. Oh my lord, he just elbowed him on the head. Is that even legal? Oh, what was that? And he's going for the pin here.
A defiant kick out after one. I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Honestly, he kicked out incredibly fast. I think that was the Voice's influence on him. Oh, he hit the rock bottom! I don't think this influence is enough. He could win here. I think he might get the pin here.
He manages to kick out. What strike.
How does the Ultra... It just shows how much of a beast he is. How does he kick out of a finisher like that? I think the Big Po has another one. He has another one for the Ultra Warrior! That has to be it. There's absolutely no way the Big Po beat the Ultra Warrior, sending a message to the followers of the Voice, showing that they can be beaten. The Big Po has beaten, so far, all members of the followers of the Voice. I think that's one of the first people to do it. All he has to fight next is the Voice, and if he beats the Voice, Big Po basically single-handedly defeated the followers. I mean, very impressive here. Now we have an interesting match. We have the Talking Animals, or Talking Ben representing the Talking Animals, versus Brucey Bigelow representing the Mutants. Now the Mutants actually beat the Talking Animals in their tag team match, with Brucey Bigelow on their side. Now Brucey Bigelow has not been in a fight in a very long time, so they're giving him a chance to fight. But they're giving him a chance to fight Ben, which is a very strange contestant considering Ben is insanely powerful. I mean, let's be real here. Brucey Bigelow has his work cut out for him tonight. And if he wins, that's a pretty big win for the Mutants. Now, the Talking Animals have no bad blood between the Mutants and themselves. But if the Mutants keep trying to attack the Animals like this, after the Mutants already beat them, I'm sure the Animals will eventually get sick of it. So I think they just want to win. I I think Ben just wants to win so they can just be even, I guess. But if they lose, then they wouldn't be balanced, and they'd both come after the animals, and it'd be a crazy rivalry. I guess no pressure on Brucey, but that pretty much we're gonna see what happens because of him.
Here comes trouble.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Tom from New York, weighing in at 224 pounds. Ben!
The arena's buzzing, social media.
This is why I like Ben. He's just straight to the point. Just walks in the ring. What a monster. Making the crowd cheer tonight. They're happy to see Ben with his friend Tom once again, even after they lost. They don't care. Look at that face. Can you imagine fighting that?
And his opponent from Kabul, Afghanistan, weighing in at 256 pounds, Bruce Big Low.
Take a look at the talent in competition here.
Man, look at this ride he has. Has he ever come out with this entrance before? I don't think so. Is it safe to wear a cape while riding a motorcycle? I think that's like one of the most dangerous things you can do. But then again, he's stepping in a ring with Talking Ben, so I guess it's not the worst idea he's had. I love that cape he has. Is he a king? Brucey Bigelow, the king. I like it. It sounds good. Brucey the king. Is he gonna go for the title? Against Tom, maybe?
Ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
It's nice to see Brucey again. His last matches have been interfered by rivalries. It's like he's been fighting people who just make enemies. So it's like a never-ending cycle for Brucey, because his matches always getting interrupted. Very unfortunate for him. But with the mutants, I think he's gonna finally have a chance to shine.
And you can sense the anger emanating from the competitor tonight.
Here we go here, Brucey Bigelow. Off to a good start.
He's a man possessed is what he is.
Against Talking Ben.
Will have something to say about that.
A very good start. He's just letting Brucey have it. Sorry, letting Ben have it. My lord.
Being stepped on.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly.
Ben has had an interesting time ever since he lost the belt. I'm surprised he even reached that. Can he get the win? No, the rope break immediately. Tom immediately gets up. It's like he just played dead like a possum.
Definitely not where
Wow,
you want to
look
be
at
right
his
now.
strength.
Just carried like a rag doll here.
Brucey Bigelow is a beef-up monster, but Talking Ben is just a monster, period. So him lifting up Brucey's very terrifying.
Producing a trampling.
I wonder what both men could bench here. Ben's going for a quick win. Oh my lord, no he isn't. He's going for something much worse.
Submission move locked in. He's got it.
He's just gonna rip his arm off tonight if Brucey taps. Or doesn't tap, but Brucey very tactically gets out of that hold. I don't even know how he did that. Oh my lord, he just did a spine buster. I think he got too cocky there, poor Brucey Bigelow. Ben is just so aggressive. Just threw Brucey into the corner and he just picked him up and tossed him like nothing. Oh, Ben had to think there for a second and he just stomped on his head. Interesting tactic.
Just carrying the
Brucey.
opposition anywhere they want.
Brucey. That is such a good start, but now he's getting dominated by Talking Ben here. Oh my lord, now he's just laying in on Brucey.
Striking at will.
Brucey couldn't even do anything there. Why is Ben going for the punches? My lord.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
Now Brucey has the top here. He's on top here.
I think it's about time to roll the dice, Cole.
He just did the crossroads. He just hit the crossroads on Talking Ben.
Just after 2. Couldn't quite slam
Wow,
the door
he
yet.
almost put Ben out of his misery here. Brucey Bigelow, I think he's looking to end this already.
Just gets clotheslined.
Oh my lord.
This match grinded.
That was a
down.
brutal... Oh, Brucey setting up for something big here. I think he's gonna hit. And he hit on Ben. Could this be it? Ben. Brucey does not understand ring awareness. He could win, but for some reason he's not dragging Ben to the middle of the ring.
That'll make your legs go numb.
Wow, Ben quickly got up after getting hit by a train. Now Ben's gonna show what happens when you try to mess with him. Oh, he's going for a pin. Wow, Bruce kicked out incredibly fast there. Bruce has been taking a punishment. It's kind of surprising he kicked out so quickly. He just suplexed him just from behind, targeting his legs here. Talking Ben. He has it set up. Oh, that's game over for Brucey right there. But same thing with Bruce. Talking Ben doesn't have great ring awareness like Brucey doesn't.
And he is now in a discouraging spot.
He's just on the wrong side of every maneuver.
Wow, he's just effortlessly tossing Brucey around.
Oh man, you can see he is feeling it.
Oh, and Brucey now. It's insane how both men recover so quickly. But unfortunately, Brucey falls through. This might be it for Brucey here. Talking Ben hits the nail in the coffin for the Mutants. That was fair game.
Here is your winner,
Both teams have a win and loss against each other, so I think there's going to be no bad blood between them, which is very good. This is good for Ben. Unfortunately for Brucey, he's just been losing match after match. Brucey is fuming. Ben must be excited and happy right now for him and his friend Tom. Big win for the Animals. And now we have the main event. The Voice versus Blankface. If Blankface wins, he is free from the followers of The Voice. And him and J Prime are free souls once again. But if he loses against The Voice, that's The Voice's punishment. And Blankface is stuck with the followers forever. J Prime and Blankface may separate tonight. Or they may reunite tonight. We will have to see what happens. J Prime was able to succeed, but can Blankface do the same? I hope he does. Blankface and J Prime were a good duo ever since they joined the followers. I feel like they just don't belong. They're supposed to be the heroes of the story. They're not supposed to be the villains. They're tired of the Voice's reign and his punishment. They want to see an era where the followers of the Voice are destroyed. Now Sting is more than likely conflicted. He lost his title, and the whole reason he joined the followers was so he can keep his title. But unfortunately, the followers cannot interfere with the Money in the Bank. There's nothing they can do about that. They couldn't get out fast enough to save Sting from the big foe. Ladies and gentlemen, is he in the building tonight? Where is he? There he is! The Voice himself. Is he going to introduce the Voice? I'm always quiet so they can introduce, but I don't think he's introduced the Voice yet. Is he announced we got okay? The Voice just slowly gaining energy here. I think that's interesting about the Voice. He absorbs his lamp. It's like he absorbs energy to gain advantage. I don't think that's a fair thing to do. When I brought it up, they said you can't question someone's religions. They think he's praying, but this is literally a cult. The Voice is just taking every advantage he can get. Slowly, his faction is falling apart. Very scary for the followers of the Voice, because no one on their team now has any belts on the person. So the followers have basically little to no dominance in any brand. And now, I believe they're restricted to the Meme Federation, and Sting isn't able to fight on the Meme Federation because Sting isn't champion anymore, so he can't cross over on brands. So that might be why Sting couldn't fight the Big Push tonight.
And his opponent, accompanied by Jay Primetime from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 174 pounds, the Masked Man.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors.
Now, in their introductions, they weren't referred to the followers of the Voice. Even though Blankface technically hasn't won his freedom, I think because J Prime won, they're able to say that they're not a part of the faction anymore. But if Blankface loses tonight, J Prime and Blankface cannot remain friends. Both men have very high stakes here. The Voice, if he loses, his faction will fall apart because he's just losing members left and right. But if Blankface loses, his free will is gone. He is going to have to stay in the followers whether he likes it or not. He's going to lose contact of his close friends. He's going to not be able to do what he wants to do. He has to do what the Voice commands for the followers. Now Blankface is going to put up a good fight tonight. But so is the Voice. So both men have incredibly strong willpower. Who can break the other's willpower the fastest? I believe that's what matters the most. I don't think whoever hits the most blows is gonna be a factor. I think the main thing is who can outlive the other. Now the Voice has this very strange thing here where the beginning of his matches do not matter at all. But the last 30 seconds of the match, the Voice somehow comes back and instantly defeats his enemy. It's like that lantern. Oh my lord. It's like that lantern he absorbs, goes into his system in the last 30 seconds of the match, and he just wins it instantly. No matter how much punishment the Voice takes, he always somehow comes out on top.
Did you hear that impact? Getting tossed.
Very insane here, ladies and gentlemen. Especially when you think the Voice defeated Vasily backstage and injured Vasily. And now you have Blinkface and J Prime who are fighting that same man and attempting to get out of his thing, his cult. Now luckily for J Prime, the Voice is a man of his word. While he instantly kicked out. But like I said, the Voice, J Prime beat him fair and square, so the Voice allowed him to leave. There's no catch. He's not attacking him or anything of the sort. In fact, after this match, he will not interact with Blinkface ever again. My mistake, J Prime ever again. But Blinkface too, if he wins tonight. Going for a quick win here. Wow, the Voice immediately kicks out here, ladies and gentlemen. Blinkface is putting up a fight. But of course, the Voice breaking the back of the very fast and agile Blinkface here. And he just brutalizing Blinkface right now. Blinkface is just countering the Voice. At the same time, he has teamed up with the Voice for a while now. You would recognize what moves they're going to do. I can't even comprehend what that move is. What even happened there? That's insane. Blinkface can defy gravity. Oh my lord. No way. Blinkface is going for the 619. He hit it on the Voice here. Oh my lord. Oh. Blinkface might win his victory right here, right now. Oh my lord. How does the Voice kick out after that? Like I said, he gains courage and power at the end of the match, but even then to kick out of a finisher. Oh, Blinkface missed by inches, and the Voice took advantage of a Blinkface facing the opposite direction. Blinkface hit every move he has on the Voice, and look at the Voice. He's standing like nothing happened. That's why he's such a threat. Now, the Voice definitely is not gonna let up here. He cannot lose a member tonight. If he does, that's a huge blow to him. Get your mind out of the gutters, kids. Now, Blinkface is gonna choke the Voice out. This is very personal, but still pretty brutal for Blinkface. And the Voice quickly just slides out from under. Oh, and Blinkface tried to hit his move, but the Voice knew what he was going to do and hits him in his vulnerable kidneys. The Voice just throws him over. Can this be it? Blinkface barely able to tap the ropes. Voice tried to help him up, but he just beat his back, so Blinkface is back on the ground here. Oh! That might be it for Blinkface. Will Blinkface lose his freedom? No! Blinkface, no! Ladies and gentlemen, this is a horrible night for Blinkface.
Much deserved, Michael.
Blinkface has lost his freedom, and he will now be fighting for the followers of the Voice against his will. J Prime just lost his best friend Blinkface tonight.
I kind of did too.
What does this mean for the followers? The followers have not lost a member tonight. What does this mean for J Prime and Blinkface here? What is this? What is their future, ladies and gentlemen? They fought before with J Prime and Blinkface. Blinkface convincing J Prime to join the followers, but now Blinkface is unwillingly on the followers' side. He has to fight J Prime with everything he has because he knows If he doesn't do their orders, Blankface will be punished to the highest you can in the followers the voice. What a very dynamic night tonight we had. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time to advance the tag team tournament and to see what happens with the followers. Good night.